Welcome to the Word of the Week for the week of January 8th, 2023. The word this week is honor, H-O-N-O-R. The definition of honor is to regard or treat someone with admiration and respect, to give special recognition to, or to live up to or fulfill the terms of a commitment. Our scriptures are from Romans 12th chapter, 10th verse. Be devoted to one another in love. Honor one another above yourselves. From Hebrews 13th chapter, 7th verse. Remember your leaders who spoke the word of God to you. Consider the outcome of their way of life and imitate their faith. And from Ephesians 6th chapter, 1st through the 3rd verse. Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother, which is the first commandment with a promise, so that it may go well with you and that you may enjoy long life on the earth. I must first apologize for being a little more than tardy with the word of the week this week, but the first of the year began with the transition of one of my favorite relatives. And as is the case for many, my favorite was the favorite of many. Her talent as a pianist at my home church for more than 70 years was highlighted by testimonies from the students she taught, both in music classes at school and personal piano lessons. The stories and expressions of gratitude from generations of children was a beautiful example of only what you do for Christ will last, as they continue to be living examples of her musical legacy. We all honored her as a woman who honored God with her love, commitment, and service. She received bouquets of verbal flowers that were beautiful, fragrant, and well-deserved. In the definition for the word honor, there is no mention of the word love. Honor does not require one to love the person to whom one gives honor. Honor merely requires respect. The judge in the courtroom, for example, is not someone you have to love, but honor him you must. To give honor requires one to recognize the person or persons to whom God has allowed special status, position, authority, or excellence of character. Some people say honor must be earned. That way of thinking gives each of us the option to determine another's value based on our opinion, our prejudice, our status, or any reasons that we think is legitimate. But I ask you, if God is not a respecter of person, who gives us the right to be? Who died and gave us the right to judge another's worthiness of honor? We are all God's children, whose redemption was bought with the shed blood of his Son, Jesus Christ. He did not die just for the millionaire or the judge and ignore the homeless man on the corner or the murderer. God allowed Jesus to pay the price for us all. What greater honor could we have received than that? So then, why should I treat you with any less honor than I feel that I deserve? The mere fact that we are all children created by God should require that we honor one another. When we honor one another, we honor our Creator. To be recognized as one to be honored requires that we do everything to keep our commitments to one another. We try to obey the rules and refrain from anger when we do not. We imitate the faith of those who have spoken the word of God to us and who have ruled over us. We treat our parents in ways that show that we acknowledge that they are God-chosen vessels responsible for our very existence. And remember, we receive the honor that we give. Let us commit ourselves to be living honorably before God, honoring one another, so that we too can obtain honor. God bless you. Oreen out.